let's talk about one of the most underrated yet most powerful tools in lighting, the Westcott Scrim Jim. You'll see it on film sets, commercial shoots, and even behind the scenes of major productions. But today, I want to show you how I use it for portraits. We're breaking it down into 3 shoots. First, inside the studio, I'll use a 6x6 scrim with a strobe to create beautiful, soft light. Then I'll use natural light and show you how the white and silver sides work as bounce reflectors to fill in shadows and to add just a little bit of pop. Then we'll head out into the harsh Texas sun, where I'll show you how throwing diffusion in front of that sunlight instantly transforms it into soft light. So whether you're shooting inside, outside with strobes, or just sunlight, this one tool gives you a ton of control. Let's cover todo el pedo. One of my absolute favorite setups to do in the studio is with the scrim. Now scrims come in all sizes, 4x6, 6x6, even 8x8, but in this setup, I'm using a 6x6 Scrim Jim with the Westcott FJ400 behind it. Now here's the beauty of this setup. By adjusting the distance between the strobe and the scrim, you can control the quality of light. The closer the strobe to the scrim, you'll get a bit more contrast and direction, but pull it back and the softer, more even the light becomes. To rig this, you'll need 2 clamps on C-stands so that you can tilt the scrim at about a 45-degree angle over your subject. The results from this setup is so freaking awesome. You get beautiful, buttery, soft light that feels completely different from a softbox or an umbrella. Now for these photos, I used a one-stop diffusion panel and it gave me a super clean look with minimal to no shadows. If your goal is flattering portraits, whether it's editorial, e-commerce, or beauty work, this setup is a must. And let me know if you're curious how this setup compares to something like a 7-foot umbrella with diffusion. Drop a comment below and let me know, and if enough people want to see that comparison, I'll make a future video because this is a question I get a lot on Instagram. What makes the Scrim Jim so versatile is that it's not just for diffusion, you can also use it as a bounce. The cool part is that the Scrim Jim has Velcro edges so you can swap fabrics depending on what you need. Diffusion, silver, white, even nets to cut light, and it's super flexible. For this shoot, I was in a beautiful studio space in San Antonio, tons of natural light pouring in, and I had to remind myself, Eli, you do not always need to use a strobe. Sometimes the natural light is more than enough. In this spot, light was streaming down from the ceiling windows, creating this gorgeous soft light on my subject. I wanted just a little extra pop, so I grabbed the silver bounce. Right away, you'll notice the highlights lift and you get those nice catch lights in the eyes. Yeah, I think what's happening too is the light is bouncing off of the couch, off of this also. Yeah, so I think, Marco, you know what's funny, dude? Let's see if we get the scrim, dude, and we lay it flat. So like it's on here, on there, and so we can bounce like just a bunch of light. There you go. Yeah, if you just hold it like that, that would be good. And it's just gonna add a bunch of light on her there. Then I moved over to the window. Same idea, beautiful natural light coming in, but this time I wanted to play with both the silver and white sides. Now keep in mind, silver side's gonna give you a more punchy, more contrast, and a little bit of extra sparkle, while the white side is softer, fills in more naturally, and you'll get less contrast. And we're gonna get you right here, that way the sun. And then Marco, we're gonna get the scrimmy. That's another word. I don't call it scrim, I call it scrimmy. We're gonna do the scrimmy. We're gonna turn it this way, that way it'll reflect.
To a Scrim Jim.
Oh, that's right. Wow. And then looking at me, camera. Nice. And then Marco, go ahead and take it out so that way we can see the difference. So if you notice that little small detail, I think the detail was right here. Go ahead and bring it back in, Marco. It just fills it in. Wow, I think I like the 35 look here. Ooh. Versus the 85? Yeah, because I get like more light. Yeah, buddy. Mm-hmm. We're into outfit number 2. Amazing, amazing outfit. We're gonna use the beautiful window light here We're gonna use the props that are already here in the studio. Probably get her sitting down here. Maybe use the chair there, and then we'll see if we can use some more scrim for some bounce here. Let's see. Yeah, right there, Marco. That, oh, dude, you see it right there? Yeah. It's already popping. Wow, wow, wow. Cameron can already feel it too. She's like, she's like, I'm blind. Wow. Dude, this is, Cameron, this outfit, fist pump, girl, like, dang. Looking up and then towards that direction. The reason why I'm having you look up just a little bit with the chin is because the sun is coming down from the ceiling there. That way it gets nice light. Looking at me again, Cameron. And that's what I love about this system. I can literally just flip it over and instantly change the look. And again, here's a comparison. What does a natural light look like by itself? Then with the Scrim Jim adding bounce, you get a totally different vibe. For this last look, we're taking the Scrim Jim outside, and honestly, this is where it shines the most. Midday sun. Now we all know what that looks like. Harsh, unflattering shadows, squinty eyes, and blown out highlights. Not very ideal for portraits. But with the Scrim and some diffusion, you can completely transform that light into something soft and beautiful. All right, for this last shot that we're gonna do here, guys, we're doing natural light. As you can see, got the harsh sun. We're getting all of these unwanted shadows here. We're gonna use a natural reflector here with the cement here. It's gonna bounce some light back in, but Marco has got the 4x6 Scrimmy, or Scrim Jim, like we like supposed to be called, and he's gonna hold it above Cameron. I chose this composition because the outfit is really, really nice, and we're gonna get into like that beige kind of off-white background there. It's gonna turn nice and creamy when I shoot it at that f1.4, so let's rock and roll here. There we go. Oh.
Oh, I can already see the light, dude.
Dude, this is stunning. Oh my gosh. Now you've got two options here. You can mount the Scrim on two stands with clamps and lock it in place, or if you've got a friend or an assistant, have them hold it. The Scrim Jim is lightweight, so it's easy to move around as the sun shifts. Here's the side-by-side hard, unfiltered sun versus diffusion. The difference is huge, and that's what I love about Scrims. They don't just make hard light bearable, they make it beautiful. So there you have it, 3 completely different ways to use the Westcott Scrim Jim. In the studio for that clean, soft editorial look, indoors with natural light using silver or white bounce for just the right amount of pop, and outside in the harsh midday sun where diffusion turns hard light into something absolutely beautiful. That's what makes this tool so powerful. It's lightweight, flexible, and you can adapt it to just about any situation. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more lighting tips and behind the scenes breakdowns, and let me know in the comments which of these 3 setups would you use first? Studio, natural light, outdoor diffusion. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Yeah, let's do that too. Let's do silver. Good idea, Marco. Yeah. See, Marco's a smart man, Cameron. He's the smartest guy I know, you know that? You're a smart guy. She's like, trust me, I know. You're always dumb.